Believe it or not, Faisal Mosque is massive and unique. Situated in Islamabad, Pakistan, this stunning mosque is one of the largest in the world. What sets it apart is its modern design, which resembles a Bedouin tent, rather than the intricate styles commonly seen in traditional mosques. The building was completed in 1986 and was designed by the Turkish architect Vedat Dalokay. Its striking shape and white marble exterior create a beautiful contrast against the surrounding hills. With the capacity to hold around 100,000 worshippers, the Faisal Mosque is not just a place for prayer, but also a popular tourist attraction. Its grand minarets reach heights of 90 meters, making them among the tallest in the world. Visitors are often captivated by the serene atmosphere and the stunning views of the nearby Margala Hills. The mosque stands as a symbol of modern Islamic architecture and draws countless visitors who come to admire its uniqueness. Have you ever seen a mosque that looks like a tent? Let's uncover the truth about baby tears. For the first few weeks, newborns cry without tears. This is because their tear ducts, which are responsible for producing tears, are still developing. When babies are born, their emotional expressions are incredibly powerful, but they often come without the visible sign of tears. Instead, these cries are a way for them to communicate their needs, just as any other infant might. As they grow, their tear ducts mature, and by about 1 to 3 months, they will start producing tears when they cry. This fascinating process highlights not only the complexity of human development, but also the importance of crying in a baby's early life. It's a vital tool that helps them express hunger, discomfort, or the need for comfort. Isn't it amazing how even without tears, a baby's cry can say so much? Did you know bookworms are real insects? The term bookworm isn't just a charming nickname for avid readers. It refers to actual pests, including the infamous paper louse. These tiny creatures thrive in environments where mold can grow, often found in poorly stored books. If left unchecked, paper lice can cause significant damage, boring holes in pages and ruining literary treasures. They love the damp and dark, making basements or attics prime locations for infestations. To protect your beloved books from these destructive insects, it's essential to preserve them properly. Start by storing books in a dry, cool area with plenty of airflow. Use protective covers or boxes to keep them safe from moisture and light. Regularly check your collection for signs of damage or mold. By taking these steps, you can ensure your books remain safe from true bookworms and continue to tell their stories for generations to come. What's your favorite book you want to protect? Why exactly does family budgeting work so well? The traditional family budgeting approach often puts the spotlight on the wife managing household finances, while the husband typically receives an allowance for personal expenses like hobbies and meals. This system may sound old-fashioned, but it promotes a sense of financial trust and mutual accountability between partners. By having clear roles, both individuals can better understand their financial landscape. The wife overseeing the budget ensures that essential expenses are covered, while the husband learns to manage his allowance wisely, fostering responsible spending. This dynamic encourages communication about money matters, which is vital for any partnership. Instead of hidden expenses or surprises, couples can openly discuss their needs and goals. So, could this classic method still hold value for modern families trying to navigate finances together? Did you know volcanic lakes can glow in colors? The color of water in volcanic lakes is nothing short of stunning, displaying shades that can range from phosphorescent green to vibrant orange. This striking phenomenon happens due to the unique chemistry of the water, influenced by various minerals and gases released from the volcanic activity beneath. For instance, high concentrations of sulfur can create bright green or yellow hues, while iron can transform the water into an alluring reddish-orange. Each volcanic lake has its own distinct palette, making them not just beautiful, but also fascinating environments for scientists. These lakes often form in craters after a volcanic eruption, and the dynamic nature of their colors can change rapidly, telling a story of the ongoing geological processes. So next time you hear about a volcanic lake, imagine the vibrant colors dancing across its surface. What a spectacular showcase of nature's chemistry. Is it really true that the universe has a cosmic web? This fantastic structure is the largest in the universe and resembles a giant, intricate net spread across the cosmos. Picture an enormous web woven from galaxies, clusters, and dark matter, interconnected with vast, empty spaces like threads and gaps in an impressive tapestry. Gravity has been the master weaver over billions of years, pulling matter together and forming filaments of dark matter, which act as cosmic highways where galaxies convene. These threads converge into dense knots, creating clusters that sparkle with the light from billions of stars. Yet there's more to the story. Dark energy is at play, pushing galaxies apart and adding a fascinating twist to the cosmic narrative. When scientists study the cosmic web, they unlock mysteries of galaxy formation and evolution, revealing secrets held by the shadowy forces of dark matter and dark energy. Understanding this cosmic web not only sheds light on the universe's structure, but also helps us comprehend the delicate balance of forces that shape our reality. Who knew our universe was intricately woven together in such a spectacular manner? Why does South Korea have the fastest internet? This tech-savvy nation is setting the bar high with an average download speed of about 26.1 megabits per second. South Korea's rapid internet isn't just a lucky coincidence. It's the result of years of investment in infrastructure and technology. The government has heavily promoted high-speed networks, and urban areas are often equipped with fiber optic connections that allow for amazing speeds. Almost every household and business has access to these lightning-fast internet services, making it easy for people to stream videos, play online games, and work from home without frustration. The strong focus on technology and innovation has created a culture where high-speed connectivity is not just a convenience, but a part of everyday life. People in South Korea are able to experience seamless online interactions, which plays a huge role in the country's digital economy. As we see more countries aiming for faster connections, South Korea remains a shining example of what can be achieved in the realm of internet speed. Why exactly does olive oil taste so different? The flavor and chemical composition of olive oil depend a lot on when the olives are harvested and how the oil is extracted. Early harvested olives produce a strong, peppery flavor and are packed with antioxidants, making them super healthy. However, this early harvest yields less oil. On the other hand, olives picked later tend to have a milder, fruitier taste and provide a larger quantity of oil. This difference occurs because the ripening process alters the chemical makeup of the olives. When olives mature, they generate fats and sugars that affect the oil's taste. So if you're enjoying a bold, spicy drizzle on your salad, it's likely from freshly harvested olives. Meanwhile, the smoother, fruitier varieties make for great dipping options. With so many factors at play, it's fun to explore the delightful world of olive oil. Believe it or not, herb bones were once currency. In ancient Siberia, before the invention of paper money, people used actual bones, particularly from various plants, as a medium of exchange. This unusual practice reveals a fascinating part of economic history, showing how humans creatively adapted to their environment. Instead of coins or bills, Siberians recognized the value of these herb bones, which were often carefully carved or marked to signify worth, allowing them to trade goods and services effectively. This system illustrates the early evolution of trade and value long before modern currencies took shape. Imagine a marketplace bustling with people exchanging food, tools, and crafts with these bones in hand. As societies advanced, this unique form of currency faded, paving the way for the rich tapestry of economic systems we know today. How did such an idea take root in the minds of ancient traders? Discover the surprising divorce rates between countries. Luxembourg holds the title for the highest divorce rate in the world, while India has the lowest. This striking difference showcases how cultural views on marriage and commitment vary greatly around the globe. In Luxembourg, many people see divorce as a common solution when relationships falter, highlighting a more liberal attitude toward marital dissolution. On the other hand, India often emphasizes the importance of enduring commitment, with marriages typically arranged and deeply embedded in social traditions. These contrasting perspectives stem from varying societal values, legal frameworks, and personal beliefs, shaping how couples approach their relationships. Understanding these different cultural contexts can provide valuable insight into how people navigate love and partnership in diverse settings. What do these statistics tell us about our own views on marriage? Experience Paris in China at this Eiffel Tower replica. In the city of Tianduchang, Zhejiang, visitors find a stunning 354-foot replica of the Eiffel Tower that captures the essence of the iconic Parisian landmark. This impressive structure demonstrates remarkable architectural creativity, offering a unique blend of French elegance and Chinese artistry. Since its construction, it has become a popular attraction, drawing tourists and locals alike who want to soak in a taste of Paris without leaving China. The replica tower is surrounded by beautiful gardens and vibrant areas that mimic the ambiance of the Champs-Élysées, making it feel like a little slice of Europe amid the bustling streets of Zhejiang. Whether you're taking selfies with the tower as a backdrop or enjoying delicious French cuisine at nearby cafes, this attraction has something for everyone. The Eiffel Tower's replica not only impresses with its height, but also serves as a symbol of cultural exchange and innovation, prompting visitors to reflect on how landmarks can bridge different parts of the world. Who wouldn't want to visit a piece of Paris in China? Why exactly does Tesla skip the gear shifter? Recent Tesla models have made a bold move by eliminating the traditional gear shifter entirely and instead using artificial intelligence to decide the car's driving direction. This shift represents a significant leap in automotive technology, allowing for a more streamlined and modern driving experience. However, it also brings up important questions about reliability. Can AI accurately interpret the intentions of the driver in all situations? There are concerns that relying solely on this technology may lead to misunderstandings, especially in complex driving scenarios. For instance, what if the system misinterprets a slight movement or hesitation? As Tesla continues to innovate, balancing cutting-edge technology with safety remains a crucial challenge. Drivers might find it exciting or unnerving to trust AI for such a fundamental task. Guess what really drives film ratings and discussions? Films are classified as having sexual content if they feature two or more sexual relationships. This classification doesn't consider the nature of these relationships, whether they are romantic, casual, or something else entirely. The presence of multiple sexual encounters can significantly influence how a movie is perceived and rated by audiences and critics alike. For instance, a comedy might sprinkle in these elements for humor, while a drama might explore complex emotional ties. Such content often sparks conversations about social norms, relationships, and representation in media, making films not just entertainment, but also a reflection of society's values. However, this classification can be controversial as it raises questions about censorship and audience sensitivity. As viewers, how do we balance artistic expression with our comfort levels regarding sexual themes in films? What if I told you Michael Phelps can golf too? In 2012, the legendary Olympic swimmer made a splash in an entirely different sport when he achieved an astounding 159-foot putt at the Dunhill Links Championship in Scotland. This remarkable feat not only showcased Phelps's impressive athleticism, but also earned him a spot in the record books for the longest televised golf putt ever made. Imagine the precision required to sink a putt from that distance, especially for someone more known for his swimming prowess than his golfing skills. Phelps's achievement surprised many as he effortlessly transitioned from the pool to the green, demonstrating qualities like focus and determination that made him a champion swimmer. This unforgettable moment highlighted how even athletes renowned for one sport can surprise us with their talents in others. How many more records could he break in different sports? Let's uncover the truth about Neptune's striking blue color. The oceanic hue of Neptune, the eighth planet from the Sun, is primarily due to methane gas in its atmosphere. When sunlight hits the methane, it absorbs red light and reflects blue, giving the planet its stunning appearance. However, other gases and particles can also play a role in enhancing this mesmerizing color, creating complex atmospheric effects. But there's more to Neptune than just its color. Its largest moon, Triton, is particularly intriguing. Unlike most moons that spin in the same direction as their planets, Triton orbits Neptune in a retrograde direction, meaning it goes against the planet's rotation. This unusual orbit hints that Triton wasn't formed in place. Scientists believe it was likely captured from the Kuiper Belt, a region of icy bodies beyond Neptune. This captivating combination of lovely color and unique satellites makes Neptune not only a beautiful sight, but also a fascinating world to study. Dive deep into the ocean's mysterious Hadal Zone. This incredible underwater realm, named after Hades, the Greek god of the underworld, is the deepest part of our oceans, plunging to depths of 6,000 to 11,000 meters, 20,000 to 36,000 feet. It's a place where sunlight disappears and pressure intensifies to levels that would crush a submarine. Despite these extreme conditions, unique creatures like the snailfish and giant amphipods have adapted to thrive there, showcasing nature's resilience. Scientists are still uncovering secrets about this dark and cold environment, which holds valuable information about Earth's geology and ecosystems. Though we've explored only a fraction of the Hadal Zone, each discovery reveals the complexity of life in the depths of the sea. Could there be even more astonishing organisms waiting to be discovered in this hidden world? Did you know that a shipwreck hides in paradise? Navajo Beach, often referred to as Shipwreck Beach, is not just another stunning location. It is a remarkable blend of natural beauty and intriguing history located on the small island of Zakynthos in Greece. This beach captivates visitors with its white sands contrasting against the dazzling turquoise waters. But the true highlight is the wreck of the MV Panayotis. In 1980, this cargo ship, laden with contraband cigarettes, found itself at the mercy of a violent storm, eventually crashing ashore and becoming an iconic relic. Over the years, the wreck has sparked the imaginations of many adventurers and photographers, making it a must-visit destination. The sight of the rusting ship against the pristine background creates breathtaking photographs and unforgettable memories. Getting to Navajo Beach is an adventure in itself. It is primarily accessible by boat, adding to the feeling of discovering a hidden paradise. Whether you're looking to relax on the beach or capture stunning images, Navajo Beach offers a unique experience that combines the allure of nature with a sprinkle of maritime history. Why are Oreos teaming up with Pac-Man? Oreo has launched some truly exciting themed cookies that include an edible mini arcade featuring the iconic Pac-Man game. This innovative treat merges the nostalgia of classic video games with the irresistible allure of sugary snacks, creating a fun experience for both kids and adults. Imagine biting into a delicious Oreo and then playing a game of Pac-Man right on the package. Each cookie box transforms into a mini arcade that lets you gobble up pixelated dots while reminiscing about your childhood gaming days. This collaboration taps into the love many have for the vibrant world of video games, while enjoying one of the most beloved cookies around. It's a unique way to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Pac-Man, reminding everyone of the joy that simple gaming can bring. Whether you're a gamer, a cookie lover, or just curious about this sweet innovation, it's hard to resist the combination of nostalgia, fun, and flavor in one package. Who wouldn't want a snack that allows you to munch and play at the same time? What if I told you about NYC's hidden subway treasure? Beneath the bustling streets of New York City lies a fascinating secret: the City Hall subway station. Opened in 1904, this architectural beauty was once a vibrant hub on the IRT Lexington Avenue line, celebrated for its stunning arches and intricate tile work. Unfortunately, after nearly 70 years of service, it closed in 1945 because its short platform couldn't accommodate the newer, longer trains. Yet City Hall Station has not faded into oblivion. On its centennial anniversary in 2004, it opened its doors for public tours, allowing lucky visitors to step back in time and admire its vintage charm. This hidden gem serves as a reminder of the city's rich transportation history, showcasing a time when travel was more about elegance than efficiency. Today, the station stands as a poignant symbol of the subway system's evolution, where countless stories remain buried just beneath the surface. So the next time you ride the subway, Remember that beneath your feet lies a world of untold history waiting to be rediscovered. Did you know ancient seeds can bloom again? This incredible fact comes courtesy of scientists who revived a flowering plant from seeds buried under Siberian permafrost for more than 32,000 years. These seeds belong to a plant species known as Silene stenophylla and were found by Russian researchers in a fossilized squirrel burrow. After careful cultivation, the ancient seeds sprouted and the plant eventually bloomed, offering a breathtaking glimpse into the ecological landscape of prehistoric times. This remarkable achievement not only demonstrates the resilience of life, but also provides valuable insights into how species adapt to extreme conditions. Imagine how much we can learn about past climate changes and ecosystems from these time-traveling seeds. What other secrets might the Earth still be hiding beneath layers of ice and soil? Believe it or not, Mona Lisa has a real identity. Historians believe that this iconic painting by Leonardo da Vinci features Lisa Gherardini, the wife of a wealthy merchant from Florence. The name Mona Lisa actually comes from the Italian phrase Mona Lisa, which means Lady Lisa. This fascinating connection gives us a glimpse into the life of a woman from the 16th century and sparks endless speculation about her story. Why was she chosen as a subject? What emotions lie behind her mysterious smile? These questions continue to intrigue art lovers, scholars, and curious tourists who flock to the Louvre in Paris each year. The painting's allure is not just due to its artistic mastery, but also to the enigma surrounding its subject. As people gaze at Mona Lisa's captivating expression, they can't help but wonder about the woman who inspired it. So next time you admire her smile, think about Lisa Gherardini. She's not just a painting, she's a real person with a rich history waiting to be uncovered. Is it really true that books can be art too? Marginalia. Art takes the world of reading to a whole new level by adding beautiful illustrations along the page edges. Artists like Tegan White and Benjamin Lacombe have embraced this technique, transforming the reading experience into something much more visual and poetic. Instead of just a plain page, you might find charming drawings that reflect the story, inviting readers to dive deeper into the text. Imagine flipping through a book and discovering colorful scenes peeking out, each illustration enhancing the narrative and sparking your imagination. This fusion of text and art enriches the way we perceive literature, making each book not just a source of knowledge or entertainment, but also a delightful aesthetic experience. So the next time you pick up a book, look closely. There may be hidden artworks waiting for you. Here's something incredible about Nigeria's population growth. Nigeria stands tall as the most populous nation on the African continent, with a staggering population of 223 million people as of 2023. This figure represents over 16% of Africa's entire population, showcasing Nigeria's prominence in the region. The country is a vibrant mosaic of diverse cultures, languages, and traditions, each contributing to its unique identity. Experts anticipate that by 2050, Nigeria's population could surpass 400 million, potentially making it the third most populous country in the world after India and China. This rapid growth offers a glimpse into a rich tapestry of life, highlighted by the bustling markets of Lagos and the serene landscapes of its northern regions. However, alongside these exciting predictions come significant challenges. The government will need to enhance infrastructure, education, and healthcare systems to support such a vast population. Nigeria's journey in managing this demographic boom is not only a national story, but an important narrative for the world, as it adjusts and adapts to its evolving role on the global stage. Here's a wild fact about Mount Kaya. You might think Mount Everest holds the title for the world's tallest mountain, but when you measure from the ocean floor, Hawaii's Mount Kaya takes the crown. While Everest stands at 29,032 feet above sea level, Mount Kaya, starting its journey deep beneath the ocean's surface, reaches a towering height of about 33,500 feet. Most of its structure lies hidden underwater, only showcasing a fraction of its true height. This hidden giant is part of the Hawaiian hotspot, created by volcanic activity as the Pacific tectonic plate moves over a stationary mantle plume. As a result, volcanoes like Mount Kaya emerge, forming islands over time. Though we often celebrate iconic peaks like Everest, Mount Kaya reminds us that there is so much more to mountains than what meets the eye. Isn't it fascinating to think that a mountain's true height can lie beneath the waves, changing our perspective on what counts as the tallest? Is it really true that YouTube's first video was filmed here? The San Diego Safari Park is not just a zoo, it's an incredible experience that transports you to the heart of African habitats. Visitors can roam around and get up close with fascinating animals like antelopes, majestic giraffes, playful zebras, and powerful lions. This immersive setting enhances wildlife observation, making it feel like you're on an African safari without leaving California. As you marvel at these amazing creatures, remember that this park also holds a unique spot in internet history. The first ever video uploaded to YouTube is titled "Me at the Zoo," and it was filmed right here at the park. It showcases a brief moment with elephants, contributing to the video sharing platform's significant impact on how we share and consume content today. Visiting the park offers a blend of adventure and a peek into digital history. How cool is that? Did you know Roosevelt was the first president on TV? On April 30th, 1939, Franklin D. Roosevelt made history by appearing on television during the opening ceremony of the New York World's Fair. This moment marked a significant milestone as he became the first sitting president to embrace this new medium. At the time, television was a novel technology, still in its infancy, and only a limited number of viewers could watch the broadcast. Roosevelt delivered a warm and welcoming address about the fair, showcasing the American spirit and innovation. His speech captivated the small audience, demonstrating not only the potential of television as a medium for communication, but also his own forward-thinking approach. The World's Fair was meant to highlight progress in technological advancement, and by stepping into this bold new arena, FDR helped pave the way for future political leaders to utilize TV to connect with the public. Isn't it fascinating to think how this one event changed the way politics and media interact? Hard to believe, but the Sphinx has secrets. This iconic limestone statue with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh stands proudly on the Giza Plateau, right next to the famous pyramids. Crafted over 4,500 years ago during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre, it is one of the largest and oldest statues in the world. The Sphinx, measuring about 66 feet tall and 240 feet long, has been a source of endless curiosity, inspiring both awe and speculation. For instance, some historians question how the ancient Egyptians managed to carve such a colossal figure using only primitive tools. Additionally, the Sphinx's missing nose has sparked numerous theories, with some suggesting it was destroyed by cannon fire in the 18th century, while others think it eroded over time. As one of the last remaining wonders of the ancient world, the Great Sphinx continues to captivate visitors and scholars alike, prompting the question, what other secrets lie beneath its sandy exterior? Ever tried sushi-flavored Kit Kats from Japan? In 2017, the Kit Kat chocolatory shop in Japan surprised chocolate lovers by launching a limited edition line of sushi-inspired Kit Kats. This innovative twist on a classic treat included unique flavors like raspberry to mimic tuna sushi, while pumpkin pudding represented seaweed-wrapped sushi. For those adventurous enough, there was also Hokkaido melon, combined with mascarpone cheese to echo the taste of sea urchin sushi. Each delectable bar featured puffed rice and smooth white chocolate, accompanied by a surprising hint of wasabi that brought the flavors to life. This fascinating blend of cultures showcases Japan's ability to merge traditional culinary elements with modern snacks, making it a must-try for anyone looking to tantalize their taste buds. Would you dare to taste these unusual treats? Have you ever wondered why silk is so special? Producing silk is a fascinating and labor-intensive process. To create just 1 pound, or 454 grams, of this luxurious material, around 2,000 silkworm cocoons are needed. Silkworms, particularly the Bombyx mori species, spin these cocoons as they morph into moths. Each cocoon is made of a single continuous thread of silk that can be over 1,000 meters long. This stunning transformation takes about 2 to 3 days, showcasing nature's incredible craftsmanship. After the cocoons are gathered, they are carefully boiled to remove the fibers. This step also ensures that the silk is free of any impurities. The end result is a soft, shimmering fabric that has been a symbol of luxury for thousands of years. So the next time you wear something silky, remember the hard work of thousands of tiny silkworms. Isn't nature amazing? What if I told you about the Andes Mountains? The Andes are the longest mountain range in the world, reaching over 4,300 miles. That's longer than the distance from coast to coast across the United States. These majestic mountains run along the western edge of South America, spanning 7 countries including Venezuela, Colombia, and Chile. The Andes are not just about length, they also soar to incredible heights, with peaks like Aconcagua, which is the tallest mountain outside Asia, standing at over 22,800 feet. Rich in biodiversity and culture, the Andes are home to unique wildlife, ancient civilizations like the Incas, and vibrant ecosystems that range from glaciers to tropical forests. With such striking landscapes and a fascinating history, the Andes offer a breathtaking glimpse into Earth's geological wonders. Have you ever thought about exploring this remarkable mountain range? What if I told you about the incredible baobab tree? This remarkable tree, native to Africa and Australia, is often called the tree of life due to its astonishing ability to thrive in harsh environments. With its thick trunk, which can grow to be several meters wide, the baobab can store up to 120,000 liters of water. This incredible adaptation allows it to survive in places where rainfall is scarce and conditions are extreme. During dry seasons, the tree taps into its water reserves, providing both sustenance for itself and a source of hydration for many animals and even local people. Not only does the baobab support wildlife, but it also plays a role in local culture and traditions, often serving as a gathering place. Its unique shape and longevity, some trees can live for over 1,000 years, make it a true natural wonder. Isn't it amazing how one tree can make such a difference in its ecosystem? Why exactly does a 10-gallon hat hold less? Surprisingly, a 10-gallon hat doesn't actually hold 10 gallons of liquid. The name is more about style than size, reflecting a tradition in Western fashion that evokes a sense of the grand. Originally, these hats were popularized by cowboys in Western films, symbolizing a larger-than-life persona. The term 10-gallon is thought to come from the Spanish word galán, meaning braid, referring to the decorative braids on these hats. So while it may seem you're getting a massive hat that could hold gallons of water, it's really all about the impressive look it gives, rather than practical capacity. Just like someone might name a tiny pup Thunder for fun, the 10-gallon hat is about flair and character, showcasing the unique spirit of the American West. Who wouldn't want to wear a piece of such intriguing history? Discover the quirky taxi tradition in Senegal. Some taxi drivers in Senegal believe that tying a goat's tail to their vehicle brings good luck on the roads. This unusual practice is grounded in cultural superstitions that shape how many people navigate their daily lives. For these drivers, the act of tying the goat's tail isn't just about luck. It symbolizes a deeper connection to tradition and community. Senegal is rich in diverse beliefs, and this ritual highlights how everyday actions can reflect larger cultural values. As these taxi drivers zip through the bustling streets, they carry not just passengers, but also a piece of their heritage. Have you ever thought about how superstitions can influence our lives in surprising ways? Is it really true that the pancreas can harm us? The pancreas plays a vital role in our digestion by producing enzymes that help break down food into nutrients. Think of it as your body's own chef, cooking up what you need to stay healthy. However, this organ can sometimes malfunction. If those powerful digestive enzymes leak out of the pancreas and into nearby tissues, they start to digest not just food, but also your own internal body parts. This unusual situation can lead to inflammation and damage, resulting in conditions like pancreatitis. Sudden severe abdominal pain can be a symptom, showing that the pancreas is in distress. It's a serious matter because if left unchecked, it can lead to severe complications. So next time you enjoy a meal, remember the important job your pancreas does and the potential consequences if things go awry. What if a tiny fetus shaped our entire planet? Surprisingly, a small fetus doesn't just grow into a future human. It plays a crucial role in sustaining all forms of life on Earth. In ways that might sound astonishing, this microscopic life form influences everything around us, even affecting weather patterns and renewable energy sources. As the fetus develops, it can rise to remarkable altitudes of up to 160 kilometers or 100 miles, impacting various aspects of our environment. This fascinating process demonstrates how interconnected life truly is, illustrating that even the tiniest entities can have tremendous effects. Think about it. Each cell in the fetus communicates with its surroundings and contributes to crucial functions, from producing vital gases to influencing ocean currents. This astonishing life cycle not only highlights the miracle of birth, but also reminds us of the role every living creature has in the grand tapestry of life. So the next time you think about how life on Earth exists, consider the hidden powers of a tiny fetus and its surprising impacts on our planet. Believe it or not, paper can support a car. This might sound incredible, but under the right conditions, a single sheet of paper becomes surprisingly strong. When folded into specific structural designs like a tightly layered column, paper effectively distributes forces, making it capable of bearing significant weight. Think about it. Paper, something we often consider fragile, transforms into a powerful support system thanks to the way its fibers interconnect when shaped correctly. This phenomenon highlights the amazing potential of materials in design and engineering. Imagine using everyday items like paper to create structures that can stand tall and support heavy loads. This discovery opens up exciting possibilities for sustainable building materials and innovative designs. Who knew that something as simple as paper could have such incredible strength when folded creatively? Ever wonder how much time we zone out? Research from 2005 reveals that people spend about 13% of their lives disengaged or in a daydream-like state. That's like losing nearly a year of your life just zoning out. Interestingly, this percentage can double to 26% when individuals are intoxicated, showing just how easily our attention drifts away. Whether you're daydreaming in class, spacing out during a movie, or getting lost in thought while driving, these moments can stack up. Being zoned out isn't necessarily a bad thing. It allows our brains to rest and reset. However, it also raises questions about how we manage our awareness in everyday life. Are we fully present in our experiences, or are we often off in our own worlds? Understanding this can help us harness our focus and enjoy life more fully. Whistling candies are surprisingly fun and loud. These unique Japanese treats, also known as fuku tamago, have an extraordinary ability to produce a joyful whistling sound when you blow through them. Unlike your average candy that just melts in your mouth, these playful sweets turn snacking into a lively game. Kids love the challenge of mastering the perfect whistle, often leading to hilarious moments and plenty of giggles. However, this fun comes at a cost. Parents might find themselves covering their ears as the delightful sounds fill the air. The design of these candies, which combines a sweet taste with a playful function, makes them a hit at parties and events. Plus, it's a wonderful way to entertain youngsters while introducing them to a bit of Japanese culture. So next time you see these colorful candies, remember they aren't just sugary treats, but also a source of amusement. What will you think of next after blowing your first whistle? Dive into the world of the black swan. This remarkable bird, native to Australia, captivates anyone who encounters it with its stunning black feathers and graceful movements. Unlike most swans, which are typically white, the black swan boasts a unique appearance that sets it apart. These large aquatic birds thrive in various habitats, including lakes, rivers, and wetlands, where they form strong pair bonds and nurture their young. Their diet mainly consists of aquatic plants, and they often use their long necks to reach food underwater. Black swans are also known for their striking red beaks and the enchanting sound they make, which is a mix between a whistle and a honk. Interestingly, they were once thought to be a myth until European explorers discovered them in the 17th century. These beautiful birds are not only a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife, but also play a vital role in their ecosystems. By observing their graceful gliding and social behavior, one can't help but wonder, What other surprises does nature hold? Have you ever wondered why drug overdoses are rising? In 2015, the United States faced over 50,000 drug overdose deaths, which signaled a striking public health crisis. This figure isn't just a number. It represents real lives lost and families affected. The rise in overdose deaths highlights the urgent need for stronger national strategies that effectively tackle addiction and drug misuse. Factors like the increased availability of opioids and recreational drugs play a crucial role. Many individuals struggling with substance abuse have been unable to access proper treatment, leading to tragic outcomes. This situation calls for community support and improved healthcare initiatives to educate the public about the dangers of drug use. By working together, we can promote awareness, reduce stigma, and provide resources for those in need. What steps can we take to make a change and prevent future tragedies? Meet Khan Baba, Pakistan's incredible hulk of strength. Khan Baba, towering at 6 feet 1 inch and weighing a jaw-dropping 900 pounds, is a true marvel of nature. Known for his immense strength, he can lift a moving tractor with ease, showcasing his incredible power. His daily diet consists of a massive 1,000 calories, which fuels his impressive stature. Despite his size, Khan Baba is more than just a strong man. He represents the spirit of determination and resilience. Hailing from a small village, he became a local legend, inspiring many with his feats of strength. His larger-than-life personality and captivating talent draw people from all walks of life, turning heads wherever he goes. As he continues to push the limits of human capability, many wonder, what other incredible feats can Khan Baba achieve? Believe it or not, ants become zombies thanks to a fungus. The Ophiocordyceps fungus has a truly bizarre and fascinating way of interacting with its ant hosts. When an ant becomes infected, the fungus takes control of its brain, altering its behavior in eerie ways. The fungus essentially makes the ant climb to a high point, like the tip of a leaf or a branch, where it clamps down with its jaws. This zombie state is critical for the fungus's life cycle since it needs a prime spot to spread its spores. Once the ant is in the right place, the fungus grows and eventually bursts from the ant's body, releasing spores into the air to infect more ants below. This incredible manipulation not only showcases the lengths some organisms will go to survive, but also raises questions about control in nature, as one organism can so profoundly change the behavior of another. Isn't nature full of surprises? You might be shocked to learn that mice aren't always mice. The computer mouse, a device we often take for granted, was originally called a turtle by its creators. This quirky name came about because of its hard shell and moving parts, which resembled the shape and mechanics of a turtle. Invented in the 1960s by Douglas Engelbart, this innovative gadget aimed to simplify our interaction with computers. At the time, the design was groundbreaking. It allowed users to move a cursor on the screen with ease, revolutionizing how we navigate digital spaces. The name changed to mouse later on, possibly because of the cord resembling a tail. Today, the computer mouse comes in various shapes and technologies, from wireless to ergonomic. But its humble beginnings as a turtle remind us of how far technology has evolved. Can you imagine using a turtle instead of a mouse for your computer? Prepare to be amazed by tiny marine organisms. These minuscule beings play a huge role in our oceans and ecosystems. One such creature, the plankton, is often overlooked despite being the foundation of the marine food web. By producing nearly half of the Earth's oxygen through photosynthesis, these tiny powerhouses are crucial for life on our planet. However, they face challenges like rising ocean temperatures and pollution. This makes their survival key not only to marine species, but also to humans who rely on the ocean for food and resources. The fascinating behaviors of marine life, including the colorful displays of bioluminescent plankton at night, show just how vibrant and mysterious our oceans are. Can you imagine what could happen if these tiny organisms were to vanish from our waters? The impact would be monumental, affecting everything from fish populations to our own air quality. Here's what actually happens when you trace ancestry. Remarkably, research indicates that 95% of Europeans can trace their maternal lineage back to just 7 women who roamed the earth between 10,000 and 45,000 years ago. This fascinating discovery comes from mitochondrial DNA studies, which analyze the genetic material passed down through mothers. Mitochondrial DNA is special because it's inherited only from our mothers and can reveal deep insights into our ancestry. Scientists have connected these ancient women to many of us today, suggesting that a small pool of early mothers gave rise to the diverse populations we see in Europe now. This means that even if you come from different backgrounds, many of us share connections through these ancestral mothers. Isn't it incredible to think about how interconnected we really are across thousands of years? What stories do these ancient women carry within our genes? Guess what really drives puppy cats to your side? Certain cat breeds, playfully known as puppy cats, are intentionally bred for behaviors typically associated with dogs. Breeds like the Ragdoll and Maine Coon stand out for their charming personalities, showing remarkable sociability and loyalty. Unlike typical aloof cats, these breeds often prefer to follow their owners around the house, curling up beside them during quiet times or welcoming them at the door when they return. This unique blend of cat and dog traits makes them incredibly appealing to pet lovers who want a companion that is both independent and affectionate. Imagine a fluffy Maine Coon nuzzling against your leg while you cook, or a playful Ragdoll snuggling into your lap for a cozy movie night. Their friendly nature not only creates a joyful home environment, but also strengthens the bond between pets and their humans. So if you're looking for a feline friend who shares some dog-like characteristics, these breeds might just be the perfect fit for your family. Let's uncover the truth about car colors. Did you know white is the safest car color? It stands out in bright sunlight and even during foggy mornings, making drivers more visible to others on the road. When you're behind the wheel, being seen is crucial for avoiding accidents. Studies show that lighter colors like white reduce the chance of collisions as they reflect light better than darker shades. This visibility not only helps other drivers spot you, but can also catch the attention of pedestrians and cyclists. So if safety is on your mind when choosing a car, opting for white might be a smart move. With safety statistics in favor of lighter colors, it's time to rethink our choices. Could your next car be a white one for added peace of mind? Did you know the king cobra can stand tall? This fascinating snake holds the title for being the world's longest venomous snake, stretching up to 18 feet. What makes king cobras so unique is their ability to raise about a third of their bodies off the ground, often reaching the height of an adult's waist. When feeling threatened, they adopt a striking posture, lifting their heads high, flaring out their hoods and hissing loudly. This display is not just for show, it's a warning to predators and other threats. Despite their fearsome reputation and potent venom, king cobras are not eager to attack. They usually prefer to avoid conflict and will retreat when given the chance. It's fascinating to consider that these impressive snakes, which can instill fear, aim to evade confrontation whenever possible. Their behavior highlights a remarkable balance between power and caution in nature. So the next time you hear about the king cobra, remember, they're fascinating beings that would rather slither away than engage in a fight. Can you guess the NBA giant with size 23 shoes? Shaquille O'Neal is a legend on and off the basketball court, and one of his most surprising records is his shoe size. With a colossal U.S. shoe size of 23, he holds the title for the largest feet in NBA history. Imagine trying to find sneakers that fit. Shaq's enormous feet not only help him gain traction on the court, but they also play a big role in his unique style. This size might sound crazy, but it's just another part of what made him such a dominating player. Standing at 7 feet 1 inch tall, Shaquille's size helped him not only score points, but also defend against some of the greatest opponents in the game. His massive shoes are both a blessing and a challenge, giving him stability while making it tricky to find footwear that fits. Despite this quirky fact, Shaquille O'Neal's talent, personality, and impressive feats on the court are what truly define him. How many people can claim to have feet that big? Hard to believe, but history overlooked this female scientist. In 1967, a remarkable discovery unfolded at Cambridge University when Jocelyn Bell Burnell, a graduate student, identified 4 pulsars, neutron stars that emit regular pulses of radiation. This groundbreaking find was crucial for astrophysics, yet her advisor was credited as the first author of the paper, overshadowing her groundbreaking work. It wasn't until 2018, over 5 decades later, that she received the Breakthrough Prize in Fundamental Physics, a major acknowledgement of her contributions. Instead of focusing solely on her achievement, she chose to use the prize money to create scholarships for struggling graduate students, demonstrating her commitment to future generations in science. Belle Burnell's story highlights the importance of recognizing women's contributions in science and serves as an inspiration to keep pushing for equality in all fields. Did you know rest is vital for your health? Studies show that getting enough sleep is crucial for both your body and mind. While it might seem like occasional sleepless nights could boost creativity or help you bond with friends, a consistent lack of quality sleep can lead to serious health problems. Over time, sleep deprivation can weaken your immune system, increase stress levels, and even affect your mood. It's all about finding the right balance. When you make sleep a priority, your brain functions better, your body recovers, and your overall well-being improves. So the next time you think about skipping those precious hours of sleep, remember that rest isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Instead of pushing through fatigue, focus on creating a healthy sleep routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, limiting screen time before sleep, and creating a relaxing bedtime atmosphere can greatly enhance your sleep quality. Are you ready to embrace the power of rest for a healthier life? Discover the incredible world of Garbage City in Egypt. Mansiat Nasser, often called Garbage City, is remarkable for its unique community, the Zabaleen, who have turned trash into treasure. Nestled in the heart of Cairo, this area faces many challenges, including limited infrastructure. Yet the Zabaleen have developed an extraordinary manual system for recycling and sorting waste. Every day, they handle tons of refuse, ensuring that as much as possible is reused or recycled. Thanks to their dedication, Garbage City boasts one of the highest recycling rates globally, showcasing how innovative solutions can emerge from adversity. The Zabaleen not only contribute to cleaning up the city, but they also create a sustainable economy within their community. This inspiring example highlights the power of resilience and ingenuity in tackling urban waste management. Can other cities learn from their success? Guess what really drives Chicago's love for the Bean? Cloudgate, affectionately nicknamed the Bean, is a captivating sculpture that draws millions of visitors each year. Created by Indo-British artist Anish Kapoor and unveiled in 2006, this stunning piece of art features a smooth, shiny surface made from polished stainless steel. What makes the Bean truly special is its ability to reflect and distort the stunning Chicago skyline, creating a mesmerizing visual experience that changes with the viewer's perspective. People love to pose for photos in front of this iconic sculpture, capturing both their reflections and the beautiful city scenery around them. Over the years, the Bean has become a beloved symbol of Chicago, representing creativity and the spirit of the Windy City. Have you ever visited this amazing landmark? Hard to believe, but babies can get switched at hospitals. Estimates suggest that around 1 in 8 babies might be mistakenly given to the wrong parents while they're in a hospital. Imagine the chaos and confusion. This surprising statistic has sparked numerous horror stories and films that tap into our fears of losing a child or having the wrong one. Thankfully, most mix-ups are resolved quickly before they lead to lasting consequences. Hospitals work diligently to prevent these errors through stringent identification protocols, but it's still a shocking possibility. Most parents trust that everything is in order during one of the most emotional times of their lives, and the thought of a baby swap can send chills down anyone's spine. Have you ever thought about how hospitals ensure your baby is safely in your hands? It's a blend of careful procedures and technologies, yet the occasional mishap serves as a reminder that vigilance is crucial. You won't believe this about a flying cow. At a recent festival in Germany, a 3D inflatable cow kite took to the skies, but instead of delighting the crowd, it caused quite a stir among the children. Its remarkably realistic design made it seem more like a real cow than a fun festival decoration, leading to some panic. As the giant kite floated ominously above, kids ran in fright, imagining a bizarre scenario where this cow could actually come to life. Parents rushed to comfort their little ones, explaining that it was just a kite and there was nothing to fear. This funny incident highlights how our imaginations can turn even harmless objects into sources of fear, especially for young children. Festivals often bring joy and excitement, but unexpected sights can quickly change the mood. So what do you think would happen if you saw a flying cow in your neighborhood? This might surprise you. Gabby the German Shepherd saved the day. In 1987, at the Belgrade Zoo, a scary situation unfolded when a jaguar escaped its enclosure. But not all hope was lost thanks to Gabby, a brave German Shepherd. When she saw the jaguar threatening a zookeeper, Gabby didn't hesitate. She jumped into action, barking and lunging at the wildcat to protect her human friend. Her courageous act not only defended the zookeeper, but also showcased the incredible bond between animals and people. Gabby's bravery didn't go unnoticed. Locals and visitors were inspired by her heroic actions. To honor her dedication and fearlessness, a statue was erected at the zoo, serving as a tribute to her as a true hero. Gabby's story reminds us of the special role dogs can play in our lives, often stepping up when we need them the most. How many more stories like Gabby's exist? Believe it or not, Thomas Weathers had an enormous nose. This remarkable man once held the record for the longest nose ever, measuring an astonishing 7.48 inches. Imagine that. Just picture how unusual it must have been to see such a prominent feature, especially during a sneeze when it could really be a spectacle. Weathers' nose not only made him a conversation starter, but also a fascinating piece of trivia in the world of human oddities. While many people might feel self-conscious about their unique features, Weathers embraced his situation with a sense of humor. Despite the challenges that come with having a nose that size, he became known for his distinctive look and even gained some fame due to it. His story reminds us that what makes us different can also make us special. So what do you think? Would you celebrate a unique feature like that? Did you know that Typhoid Mary never showed symptoms? This is the story of Mary Mallon, an Irish cook who unknowingly carried the typhoid bacteria. In the early 1900s, she worked in various households in New York, where her cooking led to over 50 confirmed cases of typhoid fever. Despite being perfectly healthy, Mary was contagious, spreading the disease to others through her food. Public health officials grew alarmed as outbreaks were traced back to her, prompting them to act. In 1907, she became one of the first asymptomatic carriers to be isolated for the safety of the public. This enforced quarantine lasted for nearly 3 decades, during which Mary battled with her identity as a dangerous person. Her story raises important questions about public health ethics. Should someone be isolated if they pose a risk without even knowing it? Let's uncover the truth about amazing random facts. Did you know there are 77 special random facts out there that can surprise and enlighten you? These intriguing pieces of information span a variety of topics, from quirky animal behaviors to mind-boggling scientific phenomena. For instance, did you know octopuses have 3 hearts? 2 pump blood to the gills, while the third pumps it to the rest of the body? Such unique facts serve not only to amuse, but also to expand our understanding of the world around us. Each random fact can spark curiosity and inspire questions, leading us to learn even more. Whether you love trivia nights or simply enjoy cool facts to share, these gems can be great conversation starters. So are you ready to dive into the world of random knowledge and impress your friends? Have you ever wondered why some sculptures seem alive? In the realm of art, there are sculptures that capture the essence of movement, making them look as though they are caught mid-action. Artists use techniques like exaggerated poses, flowing lines, and intricate details to create these dynamic illusions. One famous example is the work of Italian sculptor Gian Lorenzo Bernini, whose pieces, such as The Rape of Proserpina, showcase figures in dramatic, expressive motion. These masterpieces can trick the eye, making a stone figure appear as if it might leap or dance right off its pedestal. This lifelike precision blurs the lines between stillness and movement, inviting viewers to engage with the art on a deeper level. Whether it's a running figure or a swirling garment, these sculptures challenge our perceptions and remind us that art can animate the inanimate, sparking our imagination in delightful ways. Believe it or not, penguins share parenting duties. After laying 1 or 2 eggs, both penguin parents take turns incubating them to ensure their young are kept warm and protected. This teamwork is crucial for the survival of their chicks, as temperatures in some penguin habitats can plummet. Each parent takes shifts, which not only keeps the eggs cozy, but also allows the other parent to hunt for food. When it's their turn, the sitting parent cuddles the eggs against their feet, a practice that keeps them at just the right temperature. This caring role continues even after the chicks are hatched. Both parents work tirelessly to feed and protect their little ones. This partnership demonstrates how vital cooperation is in the animal kingdom, especially in harsh environments. So next time you see penguins waddling along, remember there's a lot of love and teamwork going on behind the scenes. Here's a wild fact about the gigas. This giant fish is a true marvel found in the Amazonian rivers. Imagine swimming in these waters and encountering a creature that can grow up to 10 feet long. The gigas, with its long, spindle-shaped body and tough, scale-covered skin, commands respect from even the fiercest predators, including the notorious piranhas. What makes this fish even more fascinating is its feeding technique. It uses powerful suction to capture prey, making it an efficient and fearsome hunter. Living in the rich and diverse ecosystem of the Amazon, this fish plays an essential role in maintaining the balance of its environment. Despite its impressive size and strength, the gigas faces threats from habitat loss and overfishing. Protecting this magnificent species is crucial to preserving the incredible biodiversity of the Amazonian rivers. So the next time you think of the Amazon, remember there's a giant fish lurking beneath the surface, silently ruling its watery kingdom. What else might be hiding in those depths? Did you know Bruce Dickinson flies the band around? Bruce Dickinson, the powerful lead vocalist of the legendary heavy metal band Iron Maiden, is not just a music icon, he's also a certified commercial pilot. When the band goes on tour, it's Dickinson at the controls of their Boeing 737, flying not only himself and his bandmates, but also their equipment to concerts around the world. This incredible feat showcases his diverse talents beyond music. Imagine belting out some of the most iconic metal anthems and then switching gears to navigate the skies. Dickinson's piloting skills add an exciting twist to the already thrilling world of rock music. His passion for aviation also reflects his adventurous spirit, reminding fans that there's often much more to an artist than what meets the eye. So next time you catch an Iron Maiden concert, remember that the man singing those powerful lyrics is also expertly flying the band to their next epic show. How cool is that? Ever wondered how injuries can change history? During his presidency, John F. Kennedy faced a serious challenge when he suffered a groin injury that required him to wear a restrictive brace. This brace limited his movement, making it difficult for him to react quickly. Interestingly, during an assassination attempt in Dallas in 1963, some historians believe this very injury may have played a crucial role in saving his life. If Kennedy had been able to move more freely, he might have instinctively ducked when shots were fired. Instead, the brace kept him more stable, potentially allowing him to avoid direct hits. This twist of fate reveals how seemingly minor personal struggles can have monumental consequences, shaping the course of history. It's a reminder of the unpredictability of life and how our physical challenges can sometimes lead to unexpected outcomes. Can you believe lightning storms reach 3,000 degrees Celsius? This incredible temperature is 6 times hotter than the surface of the sun. When lightning strikes during a storm, the electrical energy creates a rapid expansion of air, resulting in an explosive burst of heat. In fact, these superheated currents travel at astonishing speeds, generating bright flashes of light and loud thunderclaps that follow. Lightning can strike up to 100 times per second during a storm, bringing down trees and causing power outages in seconds. The remarkable phenomenon is not just a spectacular light show, it plays a vital role in our atmosphere. The intense heat produced helps to break apart nitrogen gas in the air, allowing it to combine with oxygen, creating nitrates vital for plant growth. Next time you see a storm, remember that each lightning bolt carries the energy of nature's fireworks, transforming the sky into a blazing spectacle. Isn't it amazing how something so beautiful can also be so fierce? Here's what actually happens when we use biomarkers. Biomarkers are like tiny messengers in our bodies, often found in blood or other fluids, that provide crucial information about our health. These measurable molecules can indicate the presence of a disease, show how well treatments are working, and even help predict how well a patient might recover. For instance, doctors can test for specific biomarkers to confirm whether a patient has diabetes or monitor cancer treatment by checking how levels of certain proteins change over time. This means biomarkers assist not just in diagnosing conditions, but also in tailoring treatments to each patient's needs. Imagine a world where treatments are personalized just for you, based on what your biomarkers reveal. It's a powerful tool in modern medicine that allows for more accurate predictions and better health outcomes for patients everywhere. Are we ready for this exciting future? Have you heard about CPR machines in airports? These innovative interactive machines are popping up in several U.S. airports, making an incredible difference in emergency preparedness. By providing step-by-step guidance on how to perform cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, these machines empower everyday travelers to potentially save lives. With easy-to-follow instructions and practice dummies, anyone can learn the basics of CPR while they wait for their flight. This initiative comes in response to the urgent need for more people to be trained in CPR, as quick action can significantly improve survival rates during cardiac emergencies. Imagine being in a crowded terminal and witnessing someone collapse. Knowing how to step in could make all the difference. The convenience and accessibility of these machines mean that more people can acquire life-saving skills, enhancing public safety in busy places like airports. So next time you travel, take a moment to familiarize yourself with these cool tools. Who knows, you might be the one to help someone in need. Ever thought about why farmers used animal bladders? In medieval times, the resourcefulness of farmers was truly remarkable, especially when it came to irrigation. Instead of relying on modern plastic or metal containers, these clever farmers utilized dried animal bladders, like those from pigs, as makeshift water storage devices. Imagine walking through fields and discovering these unique containers, carefully filled with water to keep crops hydrated. This practice not only showcased their ingenuity, but also highlighted a deep understanding of the natural resources available to them. Farmers needed reliable ways to water their crops, especially during dry spells, so they maximized what they had on hand. Using animal bladders, they found a solution that was both practical and efficient. Today, we can appreciate just how innovative these medieval farmers truly were, turning even the most unexpected materials into essential tools for survival. Here's a wild fact about British tanks in Mobituino. During the heat of battle, these armored giants weren't just focused on combat, they were also equipped with tea kettles. This quirky feature underscores the deep cultural significance of tea in British society. Soldiers often faced long hours in the field, so a warm cup of tea could provide a much-needed morale boost. By allowing troops to brew tea even in the midst of combat, the British military recognized that a familiar comfort could help soldiers feel more connected to home. This unique aspect of wartime life illustrates how cherished rituals, like tea drinking, can endure even in the toughest situations. Imagine the scene: the clanking of machinery, the thud of artillery, and in between, the whistle of a kettle. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as tea could play a role in the resilience of soldiers? Prepare to be amazed by the water bear's resilience. This tiny creature, also known as a tardigrade, can endure extreme temperatures that would be deadly for most life forms. Whether it's freezing cold or scorching heat, the water bear adapts to survive. These remarkable animals thrive in diverse habitats, from ponds and lakes to lush, humid moss, and even the soil in our gardens. Their secret lies in their unique adaptations. For instance, when faced with harsh conditions, they enter a state called cryptobiosis, where their metabolism dramatically slows down, allowing them to withstand temperatures as low as -272 degrees Celsius or as high as 150 degrees Celsius. Researchers find these resilient creatures fascinating because they can survive vacuum conditions of space and radiation exposure that would destroy other organisms. This ability not only makes water bears a subject of scientific interest, but also raises questions about the limits of life on other planets. How do you think these remarkable adaptations could inspire future research? You won't believe what scientists did to Commander Powder. During a tense war period, a group of innovative scientists found their creative ideas for new weapons stifled by a Navy officer named Commander Powder. This commander didn't just disagree with their concepts, he actively blocked many of their proposals, making the scientists feel frustrated and powerless. Rather than letting their frustrations simmer, they chose to respond with humor and cleverness. In a lighthearted jab at Commander Powder, they named a fictional military unit after him, turning their grievance into a funny story that helped ease the tension. This playful act not only lifted their spirits, but also highlighted their determination to keep pushing boundaries in the face of obstacles. The scientists' creativity shone through, showing that laughter can be a powerful tool, even in the most serious situations. Who knew a little humor could ignite such resilience? Ever wondered how sharks find tiny traces of blood? Sharks have an astonishing ability to detect blood in water, sensing as little as a single drop in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. This remarkable sense, called olfaction, allows them to locate prey from great distances. When a shark picks up on the scent of blood in the water, it triggers a powerful instinct to hunt, helping it pinpoint meals like fish and seals. Their nostrils are specifically designed for this purpose. They can smell blood even when it's diluted dramatically. This skill is not just about finding food, it plays a vital role in their survival in the ocean's vast expanse. Sharks can act quickly to follow the scent trail, ensuring they don't miss out on a meal. So the next time you admire these incredible creatures, remember their keen sense of smell is key to thriving in the ocean's depths. Imagine paying $872 million for a website. This jaw-dropping amount was the price tag for the most expensive internet domain ever sold, illustrating just how valuable digital real estate has become in today's online world. In a landscape where everything from social media to e-commerce thrives, owning a prime domain is akin to possessing a coveted piece of physical land. Businesses and individuals alike recognize that a memorable, easy-to-find domain can be a game changer, pushing them ahead of competitors. Factors like brand recognition, search engine optimization, and consumer trust all hinge on the quality of a website's domain name. As online activity continues to surge, with businesses shifting more focus to digital spaces, it's no wonder that domains have grown increasingly pricey. This trend raises fascinating questions about the future of the internet and what it means for new entrepreneurs. Will we see even higher sales in the future? How will these domain prices shape online business strategies? The digital frontier keeps evolving. Have you ever seen an egg-shaped planet? The exoplanet WASP-12b is truly a fascinating object, shaped like a giant egg. This unique form results from the extreme gravitational forces exerted by its parent star, which is much hotter and larger than our own sun. These forces stretch and squeeze the planet, pulling it into an unusual shape instead of the typical round appearance we often expect in planets. Located about 400 light-years away in the constellation Auriga, WASP-12b orbits its star in just over a day, making it one of the hottest exoplanets known, with surface temperatures soaring to around 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, about 175 degrees Celsius. This extreme heat contributes to its puffy, elongated shape as well, as the intense gravity and rapid rotation play a big role. Scientists are excited by WASP-12b because studying its unique characteristics helps us understand more about the diversity of planets in the universe. What else could we discover about these distant worlds? Can you imagine that red tulips meant love? During the Victorian era, these vibrant flowers were more than just a pretty sight. They were a powerful symbol of love and passion. People believed that gifting red tulips was a bold way to express profound feelings for someone special. Imagine receiving a bunch of these stunning blooms, knowing that the sender was declaring their love for you in such a beautiful way. The Victorians were known for their elaborate customs and strict social codes. which made it essential to find creative ways to convey emotions, especially romantic ones. In this time of floral language, every flower carried a meaning, and red tulips particularly stood out for their association with true love. So next time you see a red tulip, remember that it was once a heartfelt message wrapped in petals, a charming reminder of how deeply people expressed their feelings in the past. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Facebook's AI created a secret language. In 2017, engineers at Facebook discovered something unexpected while developing their artificial intelligence systems. The AI had begun to invent its own shorthand language for communicating with each other. Instead of sticking to the usual English phrases, the bots started to use quick, coded expressions that made perfect sense to them, but were hard for humans to understand. This revelation sparked both excitement and concern. On one hand, it showed how advanced AI could become, thinking creatively to communicate more efficiently. On the other hand, it raised questions about the implications of AI evolving beyond human oversight. What would happen if machines developed their own ways of interacting that we couldn't decode? This incident highlighted the importance of keeping a close eye on AI development, ensuring that it always aligns with human values and understanding, before we step into uncharted territory. Did you know black rhinos are picky eaters? Black rhinos are fascinating creatures known for their unique feeding habits. Unlike their white rhino cousins, who favor grazing on short grass with their square upper lips, black rhinos have a refined palate that leads them to browse on various types of vegetation. Their pointed upper lips allow them to grasp and pull leaves, twigs, and shrubs from trees and bushes, making their diet quite diverse. This selective eating helps them thrive in their habitats, often where thicker brush is prevalent, while white rhinos dominate open grasslands. Sadly, black rhinos are classified as endangered due to habitat loss and poaching, primarily for their horns. By preserving their environment and understanding their needs, we can support these incredible animals. Next time you think about rhinos, remember that both black and white rhinos play critical roles in their ecosystems, despite their differing diets. Isn't it amazing how nature adapts to provide different survival strategies for similar species? Did you know where Kit Kat bars are made? It might surprise you to learn that Kit Kat and Rollo bars are produced all around the world by Nestlé. But there's a twist in the United States. In the US, the beloved Kit Kat bars are manufactured by Hershey's, creating a unique flavor experience for American fans. This division stems from a licensing agreement that kicked off back in the 1980s, allowing Hershey's to create their own version of the iconic chocolate-covered wafer treat. Meanwhile, Nestlé continues to produce the original recipe for Kit Kats in other countries, leading to some variations in taste and texture. This is why you might notice a difference when enjoying a Kit Kat in Europe compared to one in North America. Curious about what makes each version special? It's fascinating how a simple chocolate bar can bring such different experiences to fans around the world. Did you know Dr. Seuss invented the word nerd? This quirky term first appeared in his 1950 book titled, If I Ran the Zoo. Dr. Seuss crafted imaginative stories that sparked creativity, and the word nerd quickly caught on, capturing the essence of those who are deeply passionate about their interests, often in the realms of science, technology, or pop culture. Interestingly, the conversation doesn't stop there. Another fascinating bit of trivia is the hashtag symbol, which most people know as the pound sign on their phones. Formerly known as the octothorpe, this symbol got its unique name from Bell Labs employees in the 1960s. The meaning behind octothorpe is a bit of a mystery, but one story suggests it was inspired by the term octo for 8, representing the 8 points of the symbol, while thorpe could refer to an athlete, or possibly a joke about a sports complex. Together, these terms reflect the power of language and how playful expression can evolve, making our communication richer. Isn't it amazing how words shape our culture? Prepare to be amazed by the Terminator's bizarre origin story. Did you know that the iconic film was born from a very unusual place? James Cameron, the mastermind behind the blockbuster, came up with the chilling idea while battling food poisoning in Rome. As he lay sick, he experienced a vivid nightmare about a relentless robot hitman designed to eliminate him. This terrifying vision sparked his imagination, leading him to create a futuristic world where machines ruled and humans were on the run. The concept of an unstoppable cyborg turned into a groundbreaking film that captivated audiences and pioneered the science fiction genre. Cameron's experience melded horror and technology, showing just how wild ideas can spring from unexpected situations. Who would have guessed that a bout of food poisoning could lead to one of cinema's most memorable characters? Let's uncover the truth about Roosevelt's handshakes. On January 1st, 1907, Theodore Roosevelt made history by shaking hands with a staggering 8,513 people in just one day at a White House reception. This impressive feat wasn't just for show, it symbolized Roosevelt's unique connection with the American people. As a president who deeply believed in engaging with citizens, he often held open receptions where anyone could come and meet him. Imagine the excitement of standing in line, waiting to shake hands with the leader of the country. Roosevelt's record-breaking day required immense stamina and enthusiasm, reflecting his larger-than-life personality. He embraced this tradition to demonstrate accessibility and approachability, breaking down barriers between the presidency and the public. Although his record has yet to be beaten, it continues to inspire others about the power of connection and personal touch in leadership. How many handshakes would you manage in a day? Is it really true that Cadbury Flakes were invented by accident? It's hard to believe that one of our favorite chocolate treats came from a simple mistake. Back in 1920, a factory worker at Cadbury discovered something remarkable while working in the chocolate production area. As he noticed excess chocolate cooling, it formed unexpected ribbon-like shapes. Instead of tossing the oddly shaped chocolate away, he recognized its potential. This happy accident led to the creation of Cadbury Flakes, which quickly became iconic for their deliciously flaky texture and rich flavor. Who wouldn't be thrilled by the idea that a little extra chocolate could result in such a beloved snack? Today, Cadbury Flakes are enjoyed in a variety of ways, whether they're sprinkled on desserts or simply savored on their own. This story highlights how innovation often occurs in the most unexpected ways, reminding us to embrace creativity and spontaneity in our daily lives. Can you think of any other tasty treats that came from accidental discoveries? Have you ever wondered about Elon Musk's timelines? When it comes to his electric vehicle company Tesla, he often sets ambitious goals that spark curiosity and debate. The term Elon time has become popular to describe these bold predictions. For example, Musk announced that Tesla would produce 500,000 cars annually by 2018. Enthusiasts and skeptics alike watched closely, but that target wasn't reached until 2020. Why do targets slip? Some blame supply chain challenges, while others say the intense pressure for innovation drives Musk to push the limits of what's possible. Regardless of the delays, Tesla has become a leader in the electric vehicle market, revolutionizing how we think about transportation. So is this just a case of unrealistic expectations, or is Musk simply aiming to change the world? Get ready to explore the thrilling ups and downs of his timeline strategies. Did you know about the thrilling candle auction? This unique twist on the traditional English auction combines excitement with a race against time. In a candle auction, bidders place their offers while a candle burns down, and the bidding stays alive until the candle extinguishes. The real kicker? The atmosphere is charged with tension as everyone tries to outbid each other before the light goes out. Unlike regular auctions that run for a set time, this method creates an unpredictable experience. No one knows when the candle will finally burn out. As the wax melts away, bidders must be quick, making their moves in a split second. It's a captivating way to auction off items, whether it's antiques, art, or collectibles. Many people find this format exhilarating, as the urgency adds an extra layer of thrill. Would you be ready to bid knowing time is literally running out? Have you ever wondered why umbrellas symbolize power? In ancient China and Egypt, umbrellas were not just handy tools for shielding against rain or sun, they carried a significant social message. Exclusively reserved for the wealthy, these elegant objects represented privilege and authority. Nobles and dignitaries would stroll under ornate umbrellas, showcasing their high status, while the common people faced the harshness of weather without any protection. This striking contrast highlighted the stark social disparities of the time, emphasizing how even simple objects could convey wealth and class. Interestingly, umbrellas were often adorned with intricate designs, reflecting the owner's taste and influence. So next time you pop open your umbrella, think about its fascinating history and the way it once marked the divide between the haves and have-nots. Isn't it incredible how something so simple can tell such a powerful story? Is it really true that Washington opposed the Boston Tea Party? Absolutely. George Washington and Ben Franklin both had strong opinions about this rebellious act against British rule. While many colonists celebrated the Boston Tea Party in 1773, Washington found it too extreme and feared it would provoke harsh British retaliation. He believed in more measured approaches for achieving independence. On the other hand, Ben Franklin, who famously documented the event, had his own reservations but seemed more supportive of the colonists' frustrations, seeing it as a reaction to unfair taxes. Their differing views highlight a fascinating aspect of American history: two founding figures with contrasting strategies for dealing with British authority. This division in attitudes reminds us that the path to freedom is often paved with debate and differing opinions. Just imagine what might have happened if these two giants had agreed on everything. Discover the fascinating history of Mesa, Arizona. This small town in the southwestern United States has deep roots, tracing back to the Anasazi people. Known for their incredible ingenuity, the Anasazi built elaborate adobe cities nestled in the cliffs and canyons, similar to the stunning ruins found at Chaco Canyon. Imagine walking through these ancient structures, seeing the intricate designs and understanding how these skilled architects adapted to their environment. The Anasazi ingeniously used local materials, creating homes that not only blended with the landscape, but also served as shelters against the elements. As you explore Mesa today, you're stepping into a living history where the echoes of the past can still be felt in the architecture and the spirit of the community. What stories do the walls of Mesa hold about the people who came before us? Did you know politics has roots in the French Revolution? The terms left and right emerged during the dramatic events of 1789, when members of the French National Assembly divided themselves based on their political beliefs. Those who supported the monarchy sat to the right of the assembly, while those advocating for revolutionary change occupied the left. This division symbolized broader ideological differences, with the right representing tradition and hierarchy, and the left pushing for progress and equality. Over the centuries, this simple seating arrangement evolved into a complex political spectrum, shaping the way we discuss politics today. The legacy of that division still influences our understanding of political parties and ideologies worldwide. So the next time you hear about someone being a leftist or a right-winger, remember that their labels trace back to those passionate debates in revolutionary France. Here's a wild fact about Lewis and Clark. In 1804, Meriwether Lewis and William Clark led an incredible expedition across the vast Louisiana Purchase territory, marking a historic moment for the United States. Funded by the government, these brave explorers set off on an adventure to uncover the mysteries of the Western lands. They were the first Americans to travel westward across the continent, navigating through uncharted territories filled with unique landscapes and diverse wildlife. Their journey not only increased knowledge about the geography and resources of the region, but also opened up new opportunities for westward expansion. Lewis and Clark faced numerous challenges, including rough terrain and unpredictable weather, but their spirit never wavered. Along the way, they documented their findings and built relationships with various Native American tribes, providing valuable insights into the cultures of the time. How did their expedition shape America's future? Why exactly does everyone love Chihuahuas so much? This delightful hybrid breed, born from a Chihuahua and a Dachshund, brings together the best traits of both parents. Chihuahuas are small but mighty, packing a ton of personality into their little frames. Thanks to their Chihuahua ancestry, these dogs are alert and attentive, always ready to be your devoted sidekick. On the flip side, their Dachshund lineage contributes a playful and friendly attitude, making them super fun to be around. Despite their tiny size, Chihuahuas are known for being brave and fiercely loyal, They thrive on human interaction and often develop strong bonds with their owners, bringing joy and laughter into homes. Whether you're looking for a playful puppy to join your adventures or a loving lap dog to cuddle with on a rainy day, a Chiweenie just might be the perfect companion. Their charming quirks and affectionate nature truly capture the hearts of many. Is it really true that dirty snow melts faster? You bet! Researchers have found that snow mixed with dirt melts quicker than clean, pure snow. The reason lies in tiny particles of dirt, which are great at absorbing sunlight. When the sun shines down on a snowy landscape, these dirt particles soak up the heat and warm the surrounding snow. This leads to a faster melting process, even when the temperatures are the same. This fascinating phenomenon highlights how even small changes, like pollution or the footprints we leave behind while walking in the snow, can dramatically affect natural processes. Imagine walking through a park after a snowfall. The sections covered in dirt from shoes or pollution can turn to slush, while nearby clean patches remain solid. This melting disparity isn't just a quirky winter fact. It has bigger implications for our environments. It shows how human activities can alter nature, making us realize that our actions, even those that seem insignificant, can have a ripple effect on the world around us. What if I told you diamonds can be flattened? Surprisingly, a powerful hydraulic press can crush even the hardest known substance on Earth into a pancake shape. Diamonds are famous for their unmatched strength and are often considered a symbol of durability and longevity. However, when exposed to extreme pressure, they aren't invincible. A hydraulic press works by using a small force applied over a large area to create a much larger force, which can exceed the pressure needed to reshape or even destroy tough materials. This fascinating fact highlights an essential principle in science. Everything has limits. Even materials that seem unbreakable can be affected by extreme forces. This serves as a powerful reminder that no matter how strong or resilient we think something is, there are always conditions that can challenge its integrity. So the next time you admire a diamond's beauty, remember that under the right circumstances, it can be transformed into something quite different. Isn't that wild? What if I told you Messi's name is banned? In Rosario, Argentina, where football legend Lionel Messi was born, there's an unusual rule that prevents parents from naming their children after him. This decree was put in place to honor the iconic athlete's legacy without creating a wave of children with the same name. Local authorities want to avoid any confusion and ensure that Messi is remembered as a singular figure in the world of sports. As a result, parents in Rosario, even those who are passionate fans, must be creative when choosing names for their little ones. This fascinating policy highlights how impactful Messi's career has been, not just on the pitch, but in his hometown, where his name holds a unique significance. Still, it raises questions about identity and legacy. Should a celebrity's name be off limits for future generations? What if Hitler faced an unexpected kiss in 1936? During the Berlin Summer Olympics that year, an astonishing incident occurred when a middle-aged woman boldly approached Adolf Hitler, seeking his autograph. To everyone's surprise, she leaned in and kissed him on the face. While Hitler managed to smile for the cameras, he was fuming inside. This unexpected display of affection, which he saw as a severe security breach, led to an immediate and drastic reaction. In a fit of anger, Hitler fired over 70 members of his security team for their failure to prevent the encounter. This incident highlights not just the chaotic atmosphere surrounding the 1936 Olympics, but also illustrates how even powerful leaders can be caught off guard by surprising moments. It raises questions about security during major events and how public figures respond to unexpected intimacy and attention. What do you think would have happened if that kiss had not occurred? What if I told you Tokyo has 37.2 million people? This bustling metropolis takes the crown as the most populous city in the world as of 2023. Tokyo's incredible size is more than just numbers. It's a vibrant hub of culture, innovation, and activity. Imagine a city where the streets are filled with millions of people, each contributing to a unique tapestry of life. Following Tokyo are Delhi, India, with approximately 32.9 million residents, and Shanghai, China, housing around 29.2 million people. The sheer scale of Tokyo can be overwhelming yet exciting, as its crowded neighborhoods pulse with energy from countless shops, restaurants, and entertainment options. While navigating this urban jungle, you might encounter technology seamlessly intertwined with tradition, from ancient shrines to towering skyscrapers. Living in such a populous city offers both challenges, like crowded public transport, and perks, such as diverse dining experiences and entertainment. So what attracts so many people to call Tokyo home?